Hello everyone, my name is Draconicrose and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. So today we are continuing off from the dragon attack that we left off last episode. We obviously did not have much survivors. Leo here will not make it, so 0 survivors then. And as we can see from, not the wildlife tab, but from the dragon's information panel, they are still manhunting. And that means people really should stay inside the base for the time being, at least until the dragons calm down. Now let me just see a thing. Why do I have these as my stats here? And I should have a head mental state. Here we go. So here we go, Manhunter. That works out. They should stop when they go to sleep, so in the day they should calm down. So for this episode we are going to focus on finishing up this workshop. Now we need a lot of slate, 228 of it required, and we are definitely not possessive of the chunks that we need for it. So let's have some more hold in at the end of the day, of course, once the dragons recuperate, so that we can finally finish this. Now another thing that I'm going to have to do is create new stockpiles, like for inputs and outputs for these workstations. And we're gonna have to move this room somewhere else eventually. For now it can be there. I'm actually only going to reinstall this bed so that people don't have to step over it to go into the storeroom, and I'm gonna leave these two doors open so that the pathing is a little faster. Something else we can do is pave off that little bit, even though the floors are not really gonna match. We're still gonna pave off just so they don't track sand all over the place. The dragons have gone to sleep, and that should mean that none of them are Manhunter anymore. And that means I can release everyone to go fix things, remake those traps. We have enough steel for them, and of course drag in the chunks. This rhinoceros is fresh. The dragon couldn't eat all of it, and we will take advantage by bringing it right in. Now we do have all these insects to get to. It's unfortunate that insect meat counts as meat, so we really don't get much of it. But I will do a butcher creature do forever, clear everything except insect corpses. We're just gonna turn those corpses into insect meat and just turn it all into kibble. Now kibble can be eaten by humans, they just don't like it much. And I learned from Pete Complete series on Rimworld, which you should definitely watch, as it is very good, that it is one of the only ways to turn hay into something that colonists can eat. Now, one news I have for the series is that there are a lot of new mods installed. Mods that I've been experimenting with in my free time, because I love playing this game, even though I haven't recorded it much. I'm sorry about that. It's just that recording takes way more energy than simply playing it, as you may imagine. But yeah, we have a bunch of other mods that well, you can figure out as we play, and as always there is an updated mod list in the description that you can check out. Most of them are quality of life mods, so like this one that allows me to select an item and then create a stockpile specifically for that item, or right click to see its meta categories and thus create stockpiles for that kind of item. Very useful when you have to start over and over, because naked brutality is very, very brutal. I realize Blade needs a bedroom. And we do not have that much space for bedrooms. So we are going to have to find somewhere else to do it. Now Garrett is throwing a party that apparently he is not attending himself. He's just sitting there. Ah, okay, now he's attending the party. That is very, very nice. How is this social? Very good. Yes. So they should all have much fun. There goes the dragon. Hunting a rat. How is our favor? We have 5 favor, which is great. I actually... Gold, uranium, jade, meat, vegetarian. Yeah, I actually might... Can I do until X? No, because there's no real product. It might create like an invisible item or something. Slight chunks over here that are doing nothing. And Elder Golden Dragon Hunting Blade for food. So I'm going to schedule everyone to be inside the base. And I'm going to manually guide Blade inside it because I know he would just try to go for that dragon so that he could come in this way. Let's see how that goes. Probably not too good. No. So that dragon is going to try and eat Blade. In which case, I am really going to need my entire colony out here. Do we have some sort of bombs or something? Biocoded machine pistol that we can't use. Let's take a look at our weapons. And of course, do the PSA. We do have a chain shotgun that really should be in someone's hands. Let's take a look. Blade is not having a great time. Michael could have that chain shotgun. So let's do it. Michael, please come equip the chain shotgun. And we are going to try to get Blade up there. The dragon did not give up, unfortunately. It seems like Blade might make it to the kill box. In which case... Oh, yes, dodge, dodge. In which case I will have everyone else also be in the kill box and I will turn on our turrets. Go, Sage, go. Oh god, Blade, get inside. Alright. Elder Gold Dragon Revenge. Unfortunately. We can try and put everyone inside. Not gonna happen very well, but good thing that it is raining, therefore we should be fine. I need Michael to come in here because Michael can do something no one else can, which is, of course, blind the dragon. It's not gonna be pretty, but it will have to happen. So we will blind the dragon. We will call Aerodrone Strike. No line of sight to target, really? From Michael or... Let's see. Yeah, no. But why not? I guess that entire area has to be free or something? Interesting. We'll call troopers, though. We'll send them over here. They come immediately. Just great. Let's see. Kinda want Garrett to be one of these. Look at this distortion that is created by the psychic effects. Now the chain shotgun is best at close range. The unfortunate bit is that... Okay. The unfortunate bit is that they have be in danger, and these Leatha and others have long-range weapons that are not too good at this rate. So dragon isn't blinded anymore, but we will do it again, hopefully in time. There we go. So here we go. Psychic blindness lasts 1 hour. I am going to immediately move my people out of here and try and use the the troopers instead. But they're not under my control, unfortunately. Let's try and put everyone out of harm's way as much as possible. Theodos doesn't seem to want to be out of harm's way. But we'll try keep things like that. And now, Michael, I am going to need you to blind the dragon again, I think. Not quite yet. Okay, now. This needs a little bit of micromanagement, but if we want to have people actually defeat this dragon, it might have to do. Now, that is too late. The dragon is probably going to come in, but we will leave it, or try to leave it, in range of the turrets. Now, that should close the door? Yes. Yes, it did. Let's let it to deal with the turrets first. And I'm going to move everyone back because that turret is going to explode. And then put everyone in. Hopefully that's enough for the squad to get the dragon. Now it needs to be blinded again. Michael is getting some neural heat going, but we will try to keep going with that. Let's hold the door open once more. We don't want the dragon turning or melee. It is going for the turrets once more. Very good. I really need to keep an eye on its blindness. There we go. And we cannot do another blinding pulse, so we're going to give it another moment to be hurt by the turrets. Fortunately, this dragon doesn't seem to have its passive regeneration, which is great. Okay, so we are probably screwed. I'm going to have Felix... actually not. Wonder if we can banish this dragon immediately. And force everyone to stop attacking it. Is it going to leave? Melee attacking real low. I will see. We should probably turn off the turret if we want to do that. Where is it going now? Hey. Wait, stop firing. Alright, it seems to want to leave, but it's attacking the granite door instead of, actually leaving through where it should. That's fine. We can do with granite, with the granite. Alright, it's leaving now. It's being attacked by Moses. Yeah. So dragons are very difficult to kill. See, this one got a lot of shots and it just has bruises and 96% health. We are not going to kill a dragon with our stuff, but we are not going to lose anyone today either, which is perfect. So that was our first real fight with a dragon. Fortunately, we had enough favor to just banish it. Make it leave the map, and we might do the same to other dragons who decide to attack, because unfortunately we definitely do not have the equipment to fight them off. One thing we can do is make sure everyone has a high DPS weapons. DPS and DPS A, DPS with accuracy, DPS just without accuracy. So we definitely want mostly DPS with accuracy because that's, the most accurate way to do things. Now, a thing that could be helpful against the dragon might be blunt, but we do not really know how our pawns would survive against the dragon. In that case. So Blade can now take the automatic pistol over here, so let's grab him. Let's make him equip. He is fine. Marcus is bleeding a little. I did change mood bar mods. This is CM's colored mood bar, if I'm not mistaken, and it does show me if a pawn is bleeding or if they have an infection and other status effects instead of just whether they're healing or not. As you can see, Marcus now has an infection, and it does show over there that he has it. Let's force him to rest until healed, and make sure that he, well, rests until healed. How is his priorities? I'm going to add bed rest as a #1 priority because he does have an infection that needs to be treated. A group from Confederacy of Pana are visiting nearby. Town Guard Betty is a sister of Garrett, so Betty over here. Let's try to create friendships even though we won't recruit her. Just so for role-playing purposes. She's Garrett's sister, and she might want to get along with the colony of her brother. Yeah, so the two of the 3 or 4, I think it was 3, people that the Empire sent are dead. We did get biocoded assault rifle, which people cannot use, they cannot equip, so those will have to stay there. Now we've got steel turrets to repair. We're going to need more plasteel and more components, things that we cannot readily find on the map, especially the plasteel. The components we might still be able to find some. We can always remove, well, deconstruct the ship chunks, but the plasteel is definitely not something we can find. Now we do have some research. I removed the research tree, maybe I shouldn't have, but I did it for now. We are doing farming techniques, which, oh, it just finished. So we can now come here into main, and we are definitely going to start needing something like, what was that? The flu. Okay, people have the flu. Hopefully they will recover. We can start looking at deep drilling, and of course with the ground penetrating scanner, but for now we're going to go with the deep drill, which shouldn't take much longer to research because we pretty much always have a full-time researcher going. Now people are getting treated for their flu. Infection is healing up good. Do we have hospital beds? I don't forgot. We have operating table from Vanilla Furniture Expanded and Medical Module. We have IV drips, and there we go, a hospital bed. We can make them out of steel. The problem is components which you do not have, but it will be useful to have a bunch of those beds. We don't have enough guest beds, and you know what? This prison is not in use, so what we can do is turn it into a guest area for the time being. And that way it's a nice enough area, I do think. Maybe people will even eat paste if they need to. I have no idea. So, what else? People do have the flu, and it's a little yellow, it's not red. Red means that it needs care, like the infection rate is above the immunity rate. Yellow means that the immunity rate is above the infection rate, but not much. And green definitely means it's okay. We do have a boom rat trying to attack everyone. I'm not even going to pay attention to it. Wow, this is an eventful episode. I've been talking for 19 minutes straight. This making my throat kind of hurt a little bit. But anyway, we can definitely turn this area here into another bedroom. How are you going to do that? Well, first we are going to reinstall this draconic altar. Let's put it in the throne room. It'll look fancy in it, I do believe. We'll have to let people get to it, because right now most of the constructors are busy with the stockpile. There we go, I saw it moving. And for the time being, it is really going to be a simple thing. We're going to take this blueprint, we're going to do this and just turn it into a bedroom. We'll leave a corridor around, and that will give people access to it. Not really good for the temperature balance. I guess I could make an actual corridor and equalize the temperature there, but this room will definitely serve Blade well. It's going to be somewhat spacious even with realistic rooms. I think this would be an average sized room if I didn't have realistic rooms installed. I was always figured that Rimworld in vanilla is a bit exaggerated with the size of the rooms, and I really don't like that, hence, you know, the realistic rooms mod. As you can see, we're out of insect corpses. It's all been turned into insect meat and it's being made into kibble. I think one thing I can do... Oh no, we already have the insect meat and hay kibble recipe. It's just other things have been more useful. So they are attacking us from here. Since they want to tunnel around our defenses, I'm going to assume they want to attack there. We'll have to see. I'll put everyone on emergency mode and let people do their thing. Let's see where they are going to attempt an attack. Okay, they are going... Oh, they're trying to go right inside because of how our defenses are not set, I suppose. So we'll kind of meet them there. Let's have Felix turn on the rest of our turrets and see how that goes. Oh, they're going to meet Dawn over there? Oh, she's holding. Oh, interesting. But the fact that she went over there made that granite door close, which is kind of amazing. Now Felix will turn on the turrets. Everyone else will get into position. Felix, I'd like it to be positioned right over there. They will be somewhat protected in here. Oh, there we go. One of them deployed a low shield. I did not imagine they would do that, but that's kind of cool. Of course, they will immediately, you know, try and take cover out of the shield range, which is great. How is Blade? Blade probably should leave this open for a bit. Okay. It's not necessary, and there we go. We win this handily, definitely hands down. The shield is even still there, but it will burn out in a few seconds. So it doesn't last long, but it's definitely enough for an emergency situation. I do like the graphic, it looks very good. Rimworld, never change. So yeah, a kill box at these difficulties is pretty much necessary. Right now, we are going to oh, there's more of them. Where were they? Well, guess I removed the emergency thing prematurely. Let's make sure this stays on. And that they will be distracted over there. So we can send... Let's send... just Leatha and Marcus. Maybe Felix too. Oh, there's quite a few of them actually. Let's say Roxy, please come. So they're gonna get exploded right now. Yeah. Let's put Felix in there even though it's gonna get worse. Alright, they're already broken. Just need a little bit more poking, I suppose. The turrets will help finish them off even though they are attacking. And this is why run and gun is a little bit more balanced. You can really see the enemies themselves shoot back at people instead of just being shot at. We're definitely losing all of our turrets here. And they are killing my doors for absolutely no reason because they have ways to leave. Ugh. You're a bit of an asshole. So we have a survivor, Hiroto, over here. They are the Weberon Unification, rough Outlander Union, so they will always be going towards enemy, and we don't really care about that. Just gonna allow everything over there and let my people take care of business. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of repairs and stuff that needs to be done. I'm going to remove emergency mode. Let's take a look at this giant smoke cloud because I have forgotten what it is doing. Mech cluster with a smoke spewer. Okay, so we have to go and destroy that. But it's a mech cluster. I kind of want like some EMP grenades or something before we do that. For now, we'll let people just get on with it. And see how it goes. So I'll bring you back when there is... Well, actually, no, because I just looked at the time and we're out of time for this episode. At least it was not a boring one. So if you enjoyed it, please check out my Patreon where you can support me and make sure more of these episodes get done. And if you enjoyed this particular one, please leave a like button and consider subscribing for more Rimworld. Until next time, please remember that here, there be dragon. Thank you so much to my patrons for making this channel possible. Click the Patreon logo to become one of these fine folk, and if you enjoyed the video, here are some more YouTube things you would like. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time.